You were born with the consciousness of abundance. A baby doesn't worry about whether there will be food tomorrow. It doesn't question whether it deserves love. It simply exists in its wholeness. And your subconscious, in that early stage, knew it, I am. It's only as time goes on that you're taught you have to earn, achieve, fight, compete. And that's when you begin to forget your abundant nature. Napoleon Hill once said, "The subconscious acts first on what is felt, not on what is said." That means even if you say, "I am rich," every single day, if deep inside your state of being is still vibrating with lack, fear, or need, nothing changes. Your subconscious responds to your state, not your words. That's why the real secret lies in realigning your being to the frequency of what you already are, wealth. You don't have to create wealth. It already exists on a timeline where you are in full alignment with it. And your subconscious has access to that. In Think and Grow Rich, Hill talks a lot about burning desire, faith, and autosuggestion. But what he only hinted at in his personal notes was something far deeper. The idea that your subconscious mind doesn't just respond to rational commands. It responds to the vibrational identity you embody. He didn't say it directly, but his writings reveal that he understood something close to what we now call energetic identity. He once wrote, "The subconscious makes real whatever is emotionally accepted as true." And that's the key. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you believe yourself to be. If you believe, even unconsciously, that you're unworthy, that it's hard, that it takes time, that's exactly what you experience. The lost principle is this. Manifestation isn't something you do. It's something you remember to be. Let me tell you a true story. A man named Neville, a banker who read Napoleon Hill every day, decided to try something radical. Instead of constantly affirming, "I will be rich," he started acting inwardly as if he already was. He didn't change his car, didn't buy new clothes. But internally, every morning, he woke up with a real emotion of abundance. He told himself, "I am what I seek." In less than 6 months, he was promoted twice, received an unexpected business offer, and became financially free before turning 40. What changed? His subconscious was being fed a new state of being. And as an inevitable reflection, reality had to respond. Maybe you've already made affirmations, vision boards, guided meditations. But if you don't shift the identity behind those actions, it all remains empty effort. Napoleon Hill said that desire only works when it's fueled by emotion. But where does emotion come from? From your state of being. From who you believe yourself to be. That's why so many fail. They keep affirming wealth while vibrating in fear. They keep wishing for abundance while feeling guilty for wanting money. This creates a conflicted magnetic field, and the universe, which responds to vibrational clarity, simply mirrors back confusion. Imagine your subconscious mind is a garden. Whatever you plant there grows, whether it's weeds or rare flowers. If you plant fear, doubt, comparison, resentment, that grows too. Napoleon Hill said, "The mind does not question what is planted in it. It simply cultivates." So ask yourself, what are you cultivating every day without even realizing it? Start observing your automatic thoughts. How do you react when you see someone wealthy? How do you feel when an unexpected bill shows up? That reveals your true state of being. What's being nurtured in that invisible garden called your subconscious? Because that's where the fruits of your external reality will come from. Change doesn't have to be an internal war. On the contrary, the most powerful transformation happens when you stop fighting. When you begin, slowly, to embody the I am of what you want to manifest. Not as a role to play, but as a return to your natural state. Start with powerful questions. How would someone who's already prosperous act? How would they speak? How would they feel when they wake up? What kind of thoughts would they have? You're not pretending. You're remembering. Every time you align with that state, your subconscious registers. This is who I am now. And it begins working silently to transform everything around you to match that new inner truth. Let's do a simple exercise together, inspired by Hill's principles, but adapted to vibrational language. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Imagine yourself already living a life of financial freedom. Don't visualize how you got there. Just be there. Notice the details. What does the environment look like? How do you feel? What are you wearing? Who's with you? Now, silently affirm, I am this person. I always was. I had just forgotten. Feel it. Amplify the emotion. Anchor it into your body. Breathe and say, so it is. Doing this exercise daily begins to train your subconscious to accept this new identity as reality. And as Napoleon Hill taught, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Your subconscious is like a gold mine, not one that needs to be dug with effort, but one that must be recognized with presence. Napoleon Hill understood that. He knew the mind was more than logic. It was alchemy. And the greatest transmutation you can make is to shift from the frequency of striving to the frequency of remembering. You don't need to become rich. You just need to remember that you already are. Your outer reality is just a delayed reflection of your inner state. Change the state, and the world changes with you. You made it this far for a reason. Maybe because a part of you already knew this truth needed to be remembered. Maybe because your higher self, the one who never forgot who you are, decided to remind you. And if this video awakens something inside you, it's because you're ready. Ready to stop struggling. Ready to return to your natural state of abundance. If this resonated with your soul, share this video with someone else who also needs to remember who they are. And if you want to keep walking this path of remembrance, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Because here, we don't just learn, we awaken.